So, here with Black Cat Bones, and thanks for speaking to me today. Apologies first of all, because I missed your set.
That's all right.
But, so how did it go?
No, it went really well, really well. The sound was really, really good on stage. First time we played Corn Exchange, so it was really good. How did you find it? Right.
Good. Really
Yeah, no, it was good. It was good. It makes a difference when you're playing a big venue like this, that when the actual sound gets echoed out, everyone can hear everything, rather than when you're in a smaller venue, it's kind of like quite tight. So it was good for that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So, what sort of atmosphere are you finding so far in the day? It's quite early on in the day, obviously.
It was quite early. It felt like morning time, to be honest.
It probably was.
It was, yeah. So people were still eating bacon rolls and everything, but it was good. Generally, everyone was into it, but I mean, it's not the time to be dancing. Like everyone's that loose yet.
Nice chilled out.
We usually play gigs where it's a bit later on and everyone's a bit like loose, we'll say.
Yeah.
So it's always a bit crazy and everyone's just dancing. But yeah, it was a bit strange with everyone sitting down. But yeah, it was good for that time of day. We got a good reaction.
Yeah, I think so.
So, for anyone that's not heard you before, how would you describe your band or your sound?
Well, I'd say when we first started off, we were quite sort of rootsy blues, really sort of Delta almost. But we changed up the lineup recently, maybe in the last few months, and we added the drums and another guitar. So now we're a bit more heavier, a bit more sort of, I don't know, a bit more like Gary Clark Jr. sort of way, Black Rebel, and there's a bit of sort of like Howlin' Wolf still in there. So yeah, I would say that's probably a good explanation. Yeah.
So, is that are you wanting to move more in a rock kind of direction, or is it still like blues, just a bit heavier sounding?
Personally, I like to keep the sort of blues thing, because there's a lot of people that don't do it anymore, and it's good when you can actually, like, we're quite an upbeat blues band, where a lot of other blues bands we find are all really about the big long solos, and it's really like sort of quiet, where we're like really quite rocking. So I quite like the sort of both edge of it, but we just make sure every time we're like doing new songs, it's always got to have that sort of bluesy side to it, and I always say, like, let's keep it quite bluesy. You know? Yeah.
Who would you say are the biggest influences on your music then, or what really inspired you?
Well, all of us, we all have like kind of different, we all like different people, but I mean, I think that's why we sort of work. So personally, I'm like really into like the old school blues, sort of like I said before, like Howlin' Wolf. Also like artists like Tom Waits and Nick Cave. It's just basically dark acts, so that's sort of the thing that we'll keep going with.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say probably generally that would be it.
Who are you most looking forward to seeing today then, out of the other acts? Is there anyone you particularly want to catch? Or?
But to be honest, Miracle Glass.
Man, Miracle Glass, they're good friends of ours. And yeah, they're rocking, man. They've done really well for themselves, and they've got their own sound, and it's really good. They Miracle Glass, and the Pretty Things for me as well, because I've actually got a few of their albums, so it's a bit strange to see them come at this time. It's like, that can't be happening. But no, it is. So yeah, I'm looking forward to them as well. If we can last that long.
Come on.
I'm sure we'll be alright.
Really is still one for you, isn't it?
Exactly. I'll be it.
So what's your most recent releases, or what's your sort of plans at the moment with the band?
Well, we're actually just going into the studio now to record an EP with the new lineup. We have released an album prior to that, it was like 2 years ago. So we're just trying to get something new for so people can hear what we sound like now. Yeah. So we're going to studio in August and hopefully have it released by mid-September. So it'll just be like a 3-track EP. Yeah. And then we'll also like use that to record the album. Maybe start of February or something. So
with the new lineup, is the sound of the band all that's changed, or are you sort of doing like different songs completely, or is it just reworking the songs with the different lineup? Or
Well, with the songs that we had already, it actually worked a lot. When bands usually change, it's always they can't do the old songs, but with ours it seemed to work quite well. So so the new songs actually sound better with the kit and the 2 guitars and everything. But as a new direction with the new songs, they are a bit more like rocky, but they are still blues, but they're kind of going a bit more rocky and a bit more heavy. So it's good. I'd say it's going off in a little bit of a different, heavier direction, but yeah, I think it's working really well. Yeah.
Do you write as a band, or is there like a couple of songwriters and then they take it to the band there, or is there a way you like to work in terms of that?
It depends. Sometimes like songs will just come from jamming, really, and we'll just be like jamming rehearsals, and songs will just appear that way. Other ways is me and Lewis actually get together and me and him just sit and we try loads of different things, and then we take that to the practice with a full band, and then from there we've got Johnny, the bassist. He's quite good at arranging everything and having like ideas on how to set it. So and then everyone just puts their input. So I don't think there's anyone that doesn't actually help out when we're writing songs. They're always like with new ideas and things. So that's good.
Where are you recording it? In Edinburgh, in a studio, or do you record it yourself?
We're planning on using Alan Muffet at the Leaf recording depot. I think it's called. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. So Alan's he's done bands we've known of from before, and he does a really good job and stuff. So we're hoping to use him. Cool. Yeah, just his availability.
Do you have a preference between recording and playing live? Is there one you enjoy more, or is there one you find more pressure in, or anything like that? Or
I think like
it's so different.
Recording's different atmosphere because when we play like we're definitely a live sounding band, and when people see us, I think that's when they understand us, and that's when they go and buy our CDs and things once they see us live. I think listening to it off the cuff, because it depends what kind of setting they're listening to, really. So I would say like playing live is a much better experience, but like in the studio is a bit weird because we don't have the energy of the crowd, but we're still trying to create that and create the loud noise and everything in the atmosphere in the recording. It's a lot harder than when you're just playing live.
It's got more live shows coming up, or is it basically heading towards the studio now?
Pretty much heading to the studio. We've got, because of the Fringe, we've got a few dates in the Cowshed, playing there next Saturday at 1 a.m. And then generally we're pretty much just concentrating on getting the stuff recorded rather than playing loads of gigs. Because when we play loads of gigs, what we find is we actually just rehearse for the gigs rather than rehearsing new songs and things like that. We're just constantly doing that. But we're playing a Leaf Festival. I don't know if you've heard of that. It's in October, and we've got loads of good bands like Alabama Free are coming over. Miracle Glass are playing it as well. It's over like 2 days, so we're playing that at the Biscuit Factory. Cool. It should be good.
Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, thanks for interviewing us.
I shall
cut out the rambling, please.
For myself as much as anything. And I'll try and catch his live next time.
No worries, that's right. Cheers, man.